The Hummer has returned, and now it's an EV, and it's by GMC. So a lot has changed in Hummer. So now it's electric. As you can see, it has 77% charge now with a range of 449 kilometers, which isn't bad. Now here you have the onboard screen, so it's just configuring. Since I think it's just the first time it's booted, it's still in the dealership, so it's a little slow, but you can see it has Google Apps. So it just needs, the driver needs to just fill in all these details, so then the system starts to work. So you get the normal features: audio, navigation, phone, charging options, and everything. And overall, I think I like it because the computer screen, there's a lot of details around it, even the borders, and then you have these separate black buttons for the climate control. You can just press them, and then you have another separate screen showing you all the options of the climate control. Then other options are also there with these other buttons: torque system, wireless charging place here for the phones, new gear stick, new knob for the drive mode. Overall, they've redesigned the interior, but some places you can still see the dull black plastic that you find in American cars. You have storage space here. Again, it's all right. They could have redesigned this and made it so much better. But overall, the rest of the dash, and then the air conditioning grills, the door handles, everything has been redesigned, and it looks really nice. A little upscale, in fact, which is very surprising for Hummer. Then you get this metal plate here in the seats as well. So yeah, it's very nice to be in this car. New rough and tough materials, which are textured, so when you feel them when you run your hands over them. And then these redesigned door handles, I really like them. And then this copper texture that you find everywhere, on the doors, on the interior. It's also there in the tail lights. It's really nice. Now, one feature here on the speaker is these lines. These are, of course, a map of the moon, and then you have Neil Armstrong's footprint there as well. It's a nice feature. And then you have some buttons here on the top, lights, and of course the sunshade, which could have been a little bigger. But there's a very special feature in this car, and that is the roof. So the roof is in four sections, glass panels. These are all removable, and since this is electric, the front trunk can pretty much store all these four panels very easily. So you can have a fully open or partially open convertible pickup as you whenever you want. And this is, of course, a standard feature. Now let's have a look at the specs and the prices. So the price is from 560,000 dirhams, and of course you have tons of features. I mean, the list goes on and on. But the most important thing is, of course, the electric power. It makes 1,000 horsepower. I mean, this is a Hummer. This is not supposed to have 1,000 horsepower, and it actually looks really nice. I am not gonna lie. Even if you don't like SUVs, I mean, this is so much nicer than a Cybertruck. I mean, I would take this over any Tesla any day. Not because of Elon Musk, but because of the way this thing looks and what it can do. So you have the front light here with the Hummer letters inside, and basically this is your light bar for when you're charging the car. It will show you how much battery is remaining. There's tons of features in this. It can also do the grab walk, which means it can move almost sideways to get around obstacles. For the rear passengers, there's tons of space, leg space, head space. I think 4 thin adults can squeeze in, I think, rather comfortably on the inside. They have their own controls for the multimedia and the climate control as well. Come to the back, in the bed, you have this holder for the spare wheel. You can have actually 2 wheels here, or you can just remove it and just have the wheel on the rear door. I'll show you what that looks like as well. So here you have it, a Hummer EV, and just like the Sierra Denali, you can have it with the double door options, and then you have some beautiful design in the taillights. So Hummer's not supposed to look like this, or even as beautiful as this, but GMC have really paid attention and really paid attention to the details of how they want this car to look. So looks wise and the detail wise, I think GMC don't get the credit for this car. Now there are 2 versions of this, the pickup and the SUV. So I'm here at the dealership, and honestly, if you look at the other cars that Chevrolet is making, this Hummer actually looks so much more futuristic and so much nicer actually. I don't know why. I have a soft spot for Hummer since childhood. So this is the, of course, the SUV version. It's a little cheaper, and of course, it has a little less horsepower. It's also slightly shorter in length because of the lack of the bed. Interior wise, it's the same. Of course, you can also get this interior, the black and white color combination in the pickup format as well. So it's up to you which one do you like. And again, both the models have the removable roof panels. So overall, I think improvement wise, yes, this is a very, very big improvement over the previous H2 and of course the H1. So this is what I was talking about. You can have the wheel fitted at the back like this, like in the traditional SUVs, and I think that looks much better on the pickup as well. So let me know what you think about these two cars. They're now quite a lot of them on the road, and yeah, they have a lot of presence. The SUV, I think not that much, but the pickup really, it really grabs a lot of attention when it's on the road. Let me know what you think about it. So we got rid of the Escalade pickup, but at least we got this, the Hummer pickup, and I think I really like it. I'm maybe one of the small minority that actually loves this thing. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about it? I also have the video of the new Rivian R1T. You can check that on my channel as well.